Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a drugstore haul and showing you some of the products that I could find at the drugstore. Boy, was it ever a struggle. But before I get started into this video, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe and let's get started. Alright guys, so in this bag I have some new goodies that I really wanted to share with you guys. I've already tried them all because, as you guys will be seeing in the next video, I have already tried these products and tested them out to show you. I wanted to show you guys the products that I bought and tell you a little bit about my experience through that drugstore shopping. I spent about an hour in the drugstore and I came out with 6 products. I barely could come up with a full face because I couldn't find anything at the drugstore. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I picked up was foundation, and I immediately went to Maybelline because I know that the Maybelline foundations are really good. I originally wanted to go with the Maybelline Stay Matte, didn't have my shade. Did not have my shade. Now, as you guys can see, I have a yellow undertone, and what I find and what I've been noticing at the drugstore is that they have like light, medium, and then like 2 deep dark shades, and they don't have any shades in between for like the medium deep, which is kind of like where I stand. So my issue at the drugstore was finding from like the medium to the dark, that in between range where I couldn't find any foundation. So I was having a lot of trouble finding that in the Stay Matte. The Stay Matte literally jumped from medium to deep dark, and that was it. So I was like, okay, well, that's not gonna happen for me. So I went to the Fit Me because I heard that the Fit Me is very good. And so I ended up grabbing the Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation for normal to oily skin in the shade Cappuccino. Okay, so I wanted to do like a little bit of a comparison to the Fit Me, the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, and my Fenty Beauty foundation. Now, as you could see, they all kind of look similar, especially this one doesn't look as similar, but these two kind of look more similar than this. This looks a lot lighter, more yellow. This just looks a lot more deep and rich in color. However, all 3 of these shades work for me. So I'm gonna start with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, and I'm just gonna do like a little baby pump. That's the shade in the NYX. Look at how rich in color and rich in life that is. But we're not done there. Let me show you the Fit Me foundation. That's the Fit Me foundation right next to it. Different, but similar at the very same time, which could work. So this has more. This has the NYX has a little bit more of a yellowish, that has like a reddish yellowy undertone to it, which works with my skin tone, whereas this has more of that yellowy undertone. The Fit Me does look a little bit closer to my skin tone than the NYX, but the NYX, however, for some strange reason, actually still really work. Right here, this is the Fenty. So that's kind of like the range of foundations that I kind of go geared towards. Can you see that? Yeah. So that's kind of the range that I gear towards. The top is Fenty, the middle is Maybelline, and the bottom is NYX. And so they are very similar in range. That's why I fluctuate between each one, and they actually work pretty good for my skin tone. So that's why sometimes I find issue with the drugstore. Like, I'm like, okay, I know that my Fenty's a little bit deeper. Let me try and go for a drugstore that's deeper. But the drugstores that are deeper in the store tend to be too deep for my skin tone, and that just doesn't work. So we have this, it looks really different. Like, this has more of, yeah, see, even the Fenty still has that bit of that yellow tinge to it, as well as the NYX. This is really, really yellow, but that's why they work, because they kind of complement each other. And even on the back of my hand, it's like you could see the slight difference in all 3. So that's why I'm able to get away with using these foundations. So I had the struggle of my life, and I'll do like a cutaway of the struggles that I was having with foundations and when I was going into the shade category that was supposed to be my shade category, and the complete difference in color, which was like amazing. Like I got, like, see how different the Fit Me Cappuccino is from the NYX Cappuccino. Like I picked up another one, I think it was the True Match, I think that was in Cappuccino as well, and that was so much lighter than my skin tone. So it was just like trying to find your match. And I find too also the drugstore, they don't have enough samples, or not samples, testers, so you could really see the products and see what you're working with. So I was having a definite difficult time. However, I came out with the True Match. Came out with the Fit Me foundation. So you guys are gonna have to wait till the next video to see how that operated on my skin and how I really liked it. So the next goodie I got that I was super excited about was the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear More Than Concealer. Oh my god, the names that they have for these things is just out of this world. So when I first looked at it, I said this is definite Tarte Shape Tape vibes, like complete Tarte Shape Tape vibes, like the whole thing. Boom, Tarte Shape Tape. Exact same size, exact same width, exact same everything. Even the doe foot is the exact same. Exactly the same freaking applicator. Like I'm done. They literally just ripped off the whole of the Tarte Shape Tape brand and made their own. However, I ain't mad at it, because if I could save $30, then I'm going to save $30. I have to get this concealer on Tarte's website, which cost me about $50, whereas the L'Oreal Infallible is $20. So I was like, okay, if I really like this, then I'm definitely gonna like substitute between the two and wear this like when I go out, you know, that kind of thing. Wear this kind of every day kind of thing. And so this is what the L'Oreal, and then I'm gonna also swatch the Tarte Shape Tape right next to it. So there they are right there. Oops. They're very similar. The lighter one, this one here is a Tarte Shape Tape, and this one over here is the L'Oreal. However, they still give me the same, I mean, the Tarte is a lot brighter, which is what I like. I think I might go and get a shade down from Almond just to give me that brightness, but I find that when I go down a shade in concealers, or especially drugstore concealers, they look super bright and yellow, and it's just like not the vibe that I'm going for. I like more of that yellowy undertone to my concealers, which look really nice, but still give me more of that natural finish. This has that yellow undertone, but it's just not as bright. But I still really do love this, and I still feel like this will be really nice to wear for every day, because I've been using this as every day, but you know, sometimes it's good to switch it up a little bit. But I really like that. I think I might go down a shade in the L'Oreal as well. Still keep this one in Almond, but go down a shade and see if it's similar to the Tarte Shape Tape, because if it is, then we might have to make some changes. All right, so the next one that I was also really excited about was the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter, and this is in the shade Molten Topaz. So here it is here. And I have Molten Gold to actually compare as well. So as you could see, one is a lot more vibrant and brighter than the other. This one here is Molten Gold. This one here is Molten Topaz. And just by looking at it, Molten Topaz is a lot more muted than Molten Gold. Definitely a lot darker in color. So let's go ahead and give that a little bit of a swatchy swatch. Oh god, I'm ruining the nice little texture. Oh well. Yeah. Oh my god, Molten Topaz is a whole lot deeper, which will look phenomenal on darker skinned. So this is the one, oh my god, Molten Gold. I'm so done. I'm so done. So this here is Molten Gold. This one here is Molten Topaz. And you could see, like, this Molten Topaz will look beautiful on deep skin tones. I'm done. I'm so done. Like, L'Oreal, Maybelline kills it every freaking time with these concealers, with these highlighters, sorry. And so I absolutely love it, but this is the one that I go for. Just because it goes really nice with my skin tone. I also do really like Molten Topaz. It's just a lot lighter in color. Sorry, a lot deeper in color and not as bright. So I don't know, I feel like this would be like a really nice lid color, like if you just want to put a wash of like a shimmery color, if you're on the beach or it's summertime, I feel like that would look really, really nice on the lid. But what I really love about the Maybelline line of highlighters is the fact that it gives you that nice wet look that I love. So I really do love these. Yeah, I feel like they should do also like a champagne, like one right in between, or like not champagne, like a champagne rose in between. Oh my god, I love that too. That have a little bit of like a pink shimmery champagne-y vibe. Oh, that will look so, so pretty. But I really do like them, and I think they are by far, hands down, my favorite highlighters. All right, so I got two new goodies that I tried out already, but I can give you my first impression when I first took them out. And when you see the video, you'll know which ones I prefer. But I got this. This is by the brand QUO. I can't pronounce it, but it's a Shoppers Drug Mart brand, and I decided to get this body blender. It's like one of those big body blenders that I thought would have been really nice to use to help buff out my foundation, because I stopped using a beauty blender just because it was shearing up my foundation, it was absorbing too much product, and it was taking too long to blend out for me. So I'm like, ooh, if I do a body blender, it's bigger, it might work as fast. So I got this. Just by feeling it, it doesn't feel as soft as a beauty blender does, but I feel like it would probably get the job done. So yeah, I wanted to get that to try that out and see if I really like that. This is also nice to use, like if you have like body lavas and stuff, you know, you can use that on your skin, or if you do like body makeup, this stuff is really good for that as well. But I just really wanted to try it out and see how I liked it on my face. And then the very last product I got was this little beauty sponge by the same brand. However, this one has like a velvet touch. And I remember watching one of Nikki Tutorial's videos, and like one of her favorite beauty sponges is one that has like that velvet texture. So I said, okay, why not try it? So as you can see, I definitely tried it. So if you want to see my full face of all of these products, you gotta wait for my next video to drop, so you can definitely see my thoughts and my reactions of all of these products. But off the rip, I was like, oh, this is really nice. I really like the texture. It's softer, definitely softer than the body sponge. So I don't know, we'll see how I really like it, but I definitely want to use it for my under eyes, because that's really and truly what I like to use beauty blenders for, is for my under eyes. We will see how I feel about that, but I'm excited to try it out. Girl, I thought that was the last product, but I have one more product to show you guys. So I was also looking for bronzers, blushes, and also lip products. I couldn't find any lip products that I liked, because everything was a matte or like a satin product, and I don't use that anymore. I use between a lip liner, a lipstick, and a gloss, and all in neutral shades. And the nudes that they had when I was looking at them, I looked at L'Oreal, I looked at Maybelline, I looked at NYX, ELF, Wet n Wild, like I looked at all of them, Milani and stuff. Like I didn't find anything that was as nude as my MAC Naturally Transforms. And anytime I looked at a nude, when they had like a nude section of lipsticks, it was very pink. They had like pink undertones, like baby pink or blush pink undertones, and they didn't have any that just kind of had more of that kind of neutral beigey undertone, which is what I really like. So I didn't get any lip products just because I was not happy and I was not satisfied with what I was seeing, and I wasn't gonna waste my money on something that I didn't like. As for eyeshadows, you guys know I do not wear eyeshadow anymore. I don't have time for that. I cut that out of my routine. No, the most I'll do if I'm going out somewhere fancy is do like a smoky eye, but that is it. So I didn't even bother looking into eyeshadows. Bronzers. Couldn't find any bronzers. The bronzers that they had worked well with light to medium skin tones. Anything darker than that, good luck finding a bronzer. You couldn't for the life of you. And I've looked everywhere, all the way down to Annabelle, okay? And I couldn't find anything. So I ended up just going for a blush and finding a blush. That alone was a struggle. All the blushes that I could find were very like too pink, and not more, like I couldn't find any blushes in that like deeper pink kind of tone, or that were warm enough for my skin complexion. So I was like, okay, this video is gonna suck because I'm not gonna have a blush. But I ended up finding this one here. This is the Rimmel Maxi Blush in the color Rendezvous, and I really liked it. It kind of gave me similar vibes to my MAC Amber and Rose blush that kind of had this kind of undertone to it. If I can remember, they discontinued that blush, so I don't have it anymore. Yeah, this is the blush that I use now by MAC. This is Lovejoy, which gives me a nice warm, like sun-kissed kind of glow. So it's definitely two different blushes, but this one here, the Rimmel, really gave me the vibe of the one that I used to wear. So I really like that, and I love the pan size. I love how big it is. I wish that they had more shades. They had like one that was like a peachy kind of tone that would look beautiful on like light to medium skin tones, but this is all I could find that in a deeper tone that would actually work, and that I thought was a really nice shade. So the blush department sucked as well. All right guys, so that is it for my drugstore haul, or lack thereof, should I say. This is why I don't shop in drugstore anymore. It's just because I have a very hard time finding products that work for me. Not alone just that, but also that there being samples that you could try, or not samples, testers that you could try to make sure that you are getting the right shades. Like, it's just kind of like, it's always like a hit and miss, and drugstore makeup is not cheap anymore. So I was in the drugstore for like an hour, and I came out with like 6 products, you know? And I thought, and although the drugstore has come a long way in foundations, they definitely need to work on the bronzers, the highlights, even the blushes for deeper skin tones. It just wasn't there, and even the range of foundations that they had just was not there. And I know in the States they probably have like every single shade out, but in Toronto they don't. I don't know why. Or maybe that is the range, I'm not too sure. Hey guys, okay, so I don't even know where I left off because my camera died and I had to put on the charge. But overall, everything that I got, I really like. I just really want to see some bronzers, some blushes, some true nude colors in the drugstore, and like I'll be shopping more at the drugstore. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.